Hello and welcome to Pine Line Civics. In this video, we will outline the United States Constitution. The United States Constitution consists of a preamble, 7 articles, and 27 amendments. The preamble states the purpose of the Constitution, and since it is short, we will cover it real quickly. The preamble states, "We the people of the United States, in order to form a more perfect union, establish justice, ensure domestic tranquility, provide for the common defense, promote the general welfare, and secure the blessings of liberty to ourselves and our posterity, do ordain and establish this Constitution for the United States of America." Now let's go over the 7 articles of the Constitution. Article 1. Establishes Congress as the legislative branch of the government. Article 2 establishes the office of the President as the executive branch. Article 3 provides for the Supreme Court and lower federal courts as the judicial branch. Article 4 defines the relationship of the states to each other and the Union. Article 5 provides methods for amending the Constitution. Article 6 declares the Constitution to be the supreme law of the land. And the last article, Article 7, provides for the ratification of the Constitution. Now that we've discussed the 7 articles, let's move on to the amendments of the Constitution. The first 10 amendments are often called the Bill of Rights. These 10 amendments were proposed September 25, 1789, and became effective December 15, 1791. The First Amendment states, "Congress shall make no law respecting an establishment of religion, or prohibiting the free exercise thereof, or abridging the freedom of speech, or of the press, or the right of the people peaceably to assemble, and to petition the government for a redress of grievances." The Second Amendment, which is often politically debated, states, "A well-regulated militia, being necessary to the security of a free state, the right of the people to keep and bear arms, shall not be infringed." The Third Amendment, which grew out of grievances from actions from the British soldiers, states, "No soldier shall, in time of peace, be quartered in any house, without the consent of the owner, nor in time of war, but in a manner to be prescribed by law." The Fourth Amendment, which also sprang from grievances of the colonial period, states, "The right of the people to be secure in their persons, houses, papers, and effects, against unreasonable searches and seizures, shall not be violated, and no warrants shall issue, but upon probable cause, supported by oath or affirmation, and particularly describing the place to be searched, and the persons or things to be seized." The Fifth Amendment, which protects the rights of the accused, states, "No person shall be held to answer for a capital, or otherwise infamous crime, unless on a presentment or indictment of a grand jury, except in cases arising in the land or naval forces, or in the militia, when in actual service in time of war or public danger. Nor shall any person be subject for the same offense to be twice put in jeopardy of life or limb. Nor shall be compelled in any criminal case to be a witness against himself, nor be deprived of life, liberty, or property, without due process of law. Nor shall private property be taken for public use, without just compensation." The Sixth Amendment, which gives protection to trial defendants and suspects in custody, states, "In all criminal prosecutions, the accused shall enjoy the right to a speedy and public trial, by an impartial jury of the state and district wherein the crime shall have been committed, which district shall have been previously ascertained by law, and to be informed of the nature and cause of the accusation, to be confronted with the witnesses against him, to have compulsory process for obtaining witnesses in his favor, and to have the assistance of counsel for his defense." Next we have the Seventh Amendment that states, "In suits at common law, where the value in controversy shall exceed $20, the right of trial by jury shall be preserved, and no fact tried by a jury shall be otherwise re-examined in any court of the United States, than according to the rules of the common law." The Eighth Amendment states, "Excessive bail shall not be required, nor excessive fines imposed, nor cruel and unusual punishments inflicted." The Ninth Amendment's purpose is in preventing the loss of rights that were not listed in the Constitution, and it states, "The enumeration in the Constitution, of certain rights, shall not be construed to deny or disparage others retained by the people." The Tenth Amendment states, "The powers not delegated to the United States by the Constitution, nor prohibited by it to the states or reserved to the states respectively, or to the people. Now that we have covered the Bill of Rights amendments, we will quickly describe the purpose of the remaining amendments. We will not quote the entirety of the remaining amendments, because they are generally lengthier than the first 10. The 11th Amendment prohibits suits in the federal courts against any state by citizens of another state. The 12th Amendment provides for separate electoral votes for the President and the Vice President. The 13th Amendment abolishes slavery. The 14th Amendment extends citizenship rights to all native-born or naturalized persons. The 15th Amendment protects the voting rights of all citizens. The 16th Amendment legalizes income taxes. The 17th Amendment provides for direct election of senators. The 18th Amendment prohibits the sale or manufacturing of alcohol. The 19th Amendment guarantees voting rights to women. The 20th Amendment changes the date of the inauguration of the President and the date of meeting of Congress. The 21st Amendment repeals the 18th Amendment. The 22nd Amendment prohibits a third term or 10 years for the President. The 23rd Amendment grants citizens of Washington, D.C., the right to vote in presidential elections. The 24th Amendment bans poll tax payment as a requirement for voting for federal office. The 25th Amendment assures continuity of power in the case of presidential disability. The 26th Amendment establishes a minimum voting age of 18. The 27th and last amendment adopted on May 18, 1992 prohibits midterm congressional pay raises. Thank you for tuning into Pine Line Civics. Please like, subscribe, comment, and make suggestions for future videos. And God bless America.